Ravi had spent years chasing ancient myths, and now, standing at the entrance of the Lost Temple of Azhura, he knew he was closer than ever to uncovering its legendary treasure. Deep within the jungle, the temple was a forgotten ruin, half buried in the earth, and covered with vines, its existence whispered about for centuries. Locals warned him of a curse, claiming that none who entered ever returned, but Ravi's curiosity far outweighed his fear. He made his way inside, navigating the dark corridors illuminated only by the beam of his flashlight. The walls were adorned with faded carvings, ancient symbols that spoke of power, sacrifice, and a hidden treasure. The deeper he went, the more the air seemed to thicken, as though the temple itself was alive, watching his every move. After hours of exploring, Ravi finally discovered a hidden passage that led to an underground chamber. In the center of the room, bathed in an eerie glow, was a massive stone sarcophagus, its lid etched with symbols of protection. Treasure surrounded it, golden relics, ancient weapons, priceless artifacts. But Ravi's eyes were fixed on one thing: the sarcophagus. As he approached, the ground beneath him shifted, triggering a hidden mechanism. The chamber rumbled, and from the shadows emerged a colossal beast, the temple's guardian. Its body was covered in thick stone-like scales, and its glowing eyes locked onto Ravi with an ancient fury. The creature snarled, blocking his path to the sarcophagus. Heart racing, Ravi quickly scanned the room and noticed more ancient symbols engraved on the walls, the same ones he had studied for years. He recognized them as protective runes, designed to ward off danger. Without hesitating, he sprinted toward the wall and pressed his hand against the carvings. The runes flared to life, and a shimmering barrier of light formed between him and the guardian. The beast roared, slamming into the barrier, but it held for now. With the creature temporarily trapped, Ravi rushed to the sarcophagus. Using all his strength, he pushed the heavy stone lid aside. Inside, surrounded by ancient treasures, was the skeletal remains of an ancient king, his bony hands clutching a golden amulet. This was the treasure Ravi had been searching for, the amulet said to control the elements. He grabbed it, but as soon as the amulet left the king's grasp, the chamber began to collapse. The ground shook violently and the barrier between him and the guardian flickered, weakening. The creature roared again, breaking through the shield and charging toward him. Clutching the amulet, Ravi ran for his life, dodging falling debris and the beast's snapping jaws. The temple crumbled around him as he sprinted through the collapsing corridors, barely making it out of the entrance before the entire structure caved in behind him. Panting and covered in dust, Ravi stood at the edge of the jungle, the golden amulet glowing faintly in his hand. He had found the Lost Temple of Azhura, survived its curse, and claimed its treasure. But as he looked back at the ruined temple, he couldn't shake the feeling that some things were meant to remain lost.